Hey guys, it's my birthday on the 21st of March, and with that I've dropped a whole bunch of new all-over print designs for you guys with my talented artist, Eli Hyder. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Use code BDAY at checkout for 10% off, only available until the 25th. So thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you enjoy this merch. Post pictures if you do grab it, and I'll see you in, well, I guess in this video coming. I'm just going to get on with the video.
We would be honored if you would join us.
So, apparently, if you guys remember, all those videos that I made a while ago regarding the Game of Thrones writers have been contracted to make a trilogy set in the Star Wars universe at some point in time. Now, a lot of us were speculating that we're going to say, okay, it's going to happen in the New Republic, it's going to happen way after the Skywalker trilogy, which means after Episode 9, or it's going to happen in some totally other random timeline that we haven't even heard or known about yet. And, of course, there are new rumors being floated around the internet right now by a very reputable source, apparently. I don't know who this guy is, but it's from the website Star Wars Newsnet, and usually they're pretty accurate with their claims and stuff and their sources that work in Lucasfilm or Disney or whoever they're talking to. Anyways, their source says they were approached about working on the next movie this autumn. It's not the Rian Johnson trilogy, it is the Game of Thrones guy's first movie, and it is set during the Old Republic, as Disney wants to open up the Star Wars timeline and appeal to a more Game of Thrones style audience. So the timeline is hundreds of years prior to the Skywalkers, so think almost Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings. Filming starts in the fall, and art departments are in design phases now as the script is being finalized. That is all I know, but I am 95% confident that this is accurate. Alright, so obviously, hip hip hooray, this is awesome if it is actually in the Old Republic. If it's not, well, that sucks. But let's go along with this rumor or whatever it is, and let's say it is in the Old Republic. They say that it's going to take place 100 or a few hundred years before the Skywalkers. Now, this is good and bad. I would personally like it to be thousands of years, that way we get the actual Old Republic, but still a few hundred years, 3, 4, 500 years, is still going to be really cool and interesting to see. We'll see Yoda's timeline. As we know, he did live to be 900 years old, so they could definitely incorporate Yoda at some point in time. I could see him being in there as a mention, or eventually, showing up maybe in the third film or something like that to tie into Episode 1, and, it would kind of stretch along that timeline. That would be really sweet to see. Now, as for going a few hundred years before, even if they don't show Yoda, we can still see a lot of the Old Republic kind of playing into this timeline here, and I think it'll be interesting. I mean, they say it's going to be kind of like Lord of the Rings meets Star Wars, which that's pretty cool to me. Now, if they start shooting at the end of fall 2019, then that means we could get another Star Wars movie in the fall or winter of 2020, which would be awesome. So there isn't too much to say about this. However, the fact that they say it's going to be Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings is very promising, and the fact that, it is going to be very Old Republic era, or Old Republic-esque, at least, even if it is just a few hundred years prior to the Skywalkers. This could allude to the prophecy of the Chosen One. They could maybe even, touch on that a little bit. Maybe Snoke is going to be in here, as he has seen the rise and fall of the Galactic Empire and the Republic and everything like that. So I'm thinking there's a lot they can throw in here. There's a lot we can see and a lot they can do. I would love to see a ton of, Old Republic stuff, like Darth Bane and Darth Malak and, all those guys. But if it's just a few hundred years, then I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to get, but I'm sure it's going to be a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I hope you guys enjoyed this little news video. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And as always, remember,
The Force will be with you always.
Now, fulfill